Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Annalisa. This is a quick daily pick card reading to see how you can have more fun. Like, what can you do today to bring a bit more joy and excitement into your life? So I've got 3 piles for you to choose from. So tune in, follow the timestamps below, and we'll see what you can do in order to bring a bit of a spark, a bit of zest, a bit of playfulness into your life today. So let's go ahead with group number 1. Okay, we have Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? The Hanged Man and the Singer of Connection. So, what I'm feeling first of all is that if you want to create fun today, you have to instigate it. So it may be that other people around you are not so fun or are less responsive to fun, and you're being asked to stand in your power to play. I'm also feeling like this is connecting to your inner child, so connecting with what you like to do as a child, how you used to have fun, how you used to be silly when you were little, and to bring that in through you. It's like you're channeling the fun. You know what's fun for you, you know what makes you laugh, what makes you feel silly, and it's like you have to bring that in yourself today, okay? So you can bring the fun to others. I feel like you're probably someone who does have a lot of fun anyway, who is quite a fun person, and so actually you're more of a leader. Like, you can bring the fun to other people, and that's why we've got the Singer of Connection. Is like you are already connected to your joy, you're already able to make people laugh, and so you can bring that through and help others connect to them. You may be in a situation today where it feels kind of stuck, so it's like finding the amusement in being stuck, in being still, and having the ability to see it from a different perspective, being able to turn something on its head and look for the positive in it. So if you're around other people who are not so fun, it's like helping them see things in a different light, in a different way. And you have the ability to do that. You like just tune in and kind of channel it naturally. I feel like naturally you can do that. So you're being asked to really share your natural joy from your heart, from your intuition, quite spontaneously. It's just going to be spontaneous. So just keep that lightness in your heart. Know that you are the channel, you are the person who can bring it in for others, and to step into yourself and step into that, particularly if you find situations where it's like frustration, things aren't moving, and you are able to turn things around and make light of it. I hope that helps. Let me know, how does your day go? Do you have some fun? Thank you for tuning in, and speak to you again soon. Okay, group number 2, we've got the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. You've been practicing being a humorous joker person for a long time. So you've got this. You've really got this. We've also got the 5 of Pentacles and that gnome. Okay. So the situation where you need to bring in some more joy is going to feel like lack. It's going to feel like you don't have enough, or there isn't enough in the situation, like there's not enough money, there's not enough time, there's not enough people. There's going to be some kind of situation like that today that feels like I don't have enough. And the way you're going to be able to bring this humor in is connecting the dots to how it's happened before in the past. So it's like this thing is like going to be something that's come around again and again and again. It's like Groundhog Day. So there's going to be that kind of sense of feeling, and finding the irreverence and the silliness, the ridiculousness in the fact that it's happening again. And and it's like, again, it's like these ages and these lifetimes. It's like this life again. It's like this situation is happening again. Like how many lives does this have to happen to me, or this experience? How many times in this lifetime do I have to experience this? And when you're able to see it as kind of like a joke, like the universe is kind of teasing you, because it's like, here we are again, still haven't learned that lesson. That's going to help you see it in a lighter way, and help you bring in a bit more lightness and a bit more joy to the situation. I hope that helps. Let me know what happens. If you do get into that today, please come back and let me know. It'd be great to know. And sending you lots of love. Hope you have a wonderful day. Hair group number 3. So, bring in more joy, warrior woman. If you weren't afraid, what would you do? This is interesting. Then we've got the 5 of Cups and List of the Shadows. Okay. Joy for you. It's going to be like, it's going to be quite bold. I feel like to bring in some joy for you today, it's going to be quite kind of cutting. I feel like almost sarcastic kind of humor. It's like slicing through the darkness with this sword, and with this light coming through the darkness. It's like a sharp crack. It's like a I feel like there's going to be like a one-liner kind of thing that might come to you. There's going to be some kind of like just a how do I put it? It's like I literally want to say cracking a joke. There's going to be some kind of heaviness, some kind of darkness that may come up today. With the 5 of Cups, it feels emotional. It feels like you or someone else may be stuck in a kind of floppy, emotional, watery, sorry for themselves, can't let things go kind of way. And how the humor is going to come through is in this kind of truth, like, you know, the kind of slightly it might feel a little bit close to home. I want to say a truth that is a little bit close to home. When you acknowledge that, you can actually find it quite funny, because it's really just acknowledging who you are and the kind of ridicule, the silliness of who you are. Because often we get stuck in this kind of emotion around kind of silly things. I don't say silly things because, you know, they feel big, they can feel really big, but actually in the broader scheme of things, it's often something that is not that important, you know, on a global humanitarian scale. So it's being able to see things from that perspective, and to have a kind of a like swift, like whoosh, cut through this kind of self-pity of you or someone else, and to like the truth, and it's gonna lighten the mood. It's like a kind of like, I feel like it may be like you're kind of like, should I say this? Is this gonna really hurt? Like, could like hurt someone? I think there's that kind of fear that, like, if you weren't afraid, what would you do? There's like some fear around saying something or doing something or some kind of comment. I feel like it's a comment, and you're going to feel like scared, like, should I, shouldn't I don't know. You might not even think it's going to be funny. It's just a kind of truth, but it's going to crack the mood. It's going to absolutely bring in some lightness. So, yeah, that's my message for you. I hope that makes sense. I hope that lands. Do let me know if something comes through. And thank you for tuning in. I look forward to speaking to you again another day.